Oh yeah. Oh right. I am back at it, folks. Yeah. Just continuing from where I left off. Yeah, I had a super awesome day today actually. I don't know if anyone's ever gone golfing, if any of my viewers have ever gone golfing, but like golfing is like my new like sport, I feel like. Like it's so much fun. Like you just go out there and you hit a ball like towards a hole, and I mean it's like every other sport, but it's like you use like a club to do it, so you're like barbaric in a sense, but it's more like gentleman, like, you know, like you're all like in there to like be like all sorts of like prestigious like awesomeness, and you just like kind of just hit this like really small ball and then get in a really small hole, and like I don't know, there's like parts of it that were like kind of lame, like finding the ball. Like if you ever play at a golf course, make sure like they like cut their like grass recently, because like when I played at a golf course, I went with my mom, and it was like the grass is really tall, and we like had to go and like find our balls, like it took us forever. But like driving the golf cart around was like so much fun. Like it just was like fun experience, just like drive a little golf cart around and like get out and like hit the ball, and then go to where you hit the ball, and then I got like one of my balls. There goes that guy. He's gone. He just went off into nothingness. That herpy literally took him all the way into where the game ends. That poor orc, he's never coming back. And then this elf chick. But anyways, oh, excuse me. I've had a cough ever since I started smoking, so. But the thing is, golf is like the coolest thing ever. Like I don't know, like I'm like in love with it in a sense, because it just was like so much fun to do. Like I played these like a 9-hole of par 3, and like at this particular course there's like the little minute, like the beginner's course, and then there's like the like prestigious course or whatever, like the experts course or whatever. So we did the beginner's course first, and like that was easy. Like that's where I like learned how to do my swing, because it was the first time I ever played golf, so it was just like totally new to it, like didn't know what to do. I've never had any training in it like a day in my life, so I was just like was like not like I was like, oh, this might be really like not fun. But like after like hitting the ball a few times, like I learned like how to get a swing down and like hit the ball far, and that's when I was like, this is actually really fun, because like I can actually like blast the ball like all the way down the yard and like make it towards the green, and like it was cool. Like even for my first day when we went on the like expert course, because we did the beginner's course, and then I was like, let's do the expert course too. Like I'm down to spend money to play this more. This might be the only time I ever get to golf in my life before I die. Like the meteor like hits Earth and we all die in a fiery death. Like it could happen. Who knows? Like I hope it doesn't happen. Like I really hope it doesn't happen. Like that'd be horrible. Like for a lot of people, because like a lot of people live like even better lives than I do. So I feel like that would just mess up things like hardcore. And then we'd all be like either dead or like barely surviving. But yeah, so I just like, it was like the whole entire thing all together to play 18 holes, the 9 beginner holes and the 9 expert holes. Like it cost me like $40, which is not that bad. I mean, if you go to certain places and play golf, like it would cost you tons more. But I was kind of like out in the sticks, out in the middle of nowhere, country town, like with like the the main place to like buy all your supplies and like go and buy the cart and stuff like that, where like was like a barn. So you know it was kind of hillbilly in a sense, like definitely like kind of super hillbilly, but not a big deal. I still had tons of fun. Like it was still like a legitimate course too. It was like, even though it was like on farmland, it was still a legitimate course that you could play and you actually like play golf. So so yeah, I didn't spend as much as some people do playing golf or going to like a polo field and like actually playing like a legitimate PGA tournament, you know, golf course. Like, I didn't do anything like that. I mean, okay, if you want to knock me for that, that's your problem, not my problem. So, yeah, like, I just, like the third hole on the expert hole, I just hit the, like, I took my, like, driver club and I just, like, slammed that thing all the way into outer space. And, like, and then we lost one of the balls. And you think it's a pink ball, like, it should just be, like, easy to find. But, like, the person I was playing with, like, completely lost it. And, like, it was, yeah, it was pretty bad because we spent, like, 30 minutes looking for the ball. And it was like, oh, my gosh. And then we even had, like, people come up behind us and they're like, are you guys still playing? And we're like, hell yeah, we're playing. It's just, like, we need to find this. So we eventually found it, and like I don't know, like we got passed up by a few people, but not a big deal. Like that's the cool thing about golf is like if you're playing and there are people behind you, you can just tell them to like, okay, you can go ahead of us. Like not a big deal. We're trying to find the ball. Like, you know, it was pretty busy there though. Like for being out in the middle of nowhere, like I was surprised how busy it was. It was even busier when we got done playing, which doesn't make any sense because it was like nearly nighttime by the time we were done. So, yeah. So this is the new guy, I guess, and he like comes and like tries to like help us destroy this massive tree that's like it's a pretty hard fight. I think I talked about it in my earlier video. And like I do apologize for those earlier videos. Like one of them I fell asleep while I was recording my voiceover, and that was pretty lame. And the other one I was like still really tired while I was doing it, so I wasn't like on top of my game like I am with this one. Like ready to like talk and like ready to like be alert and just like tell you what's good with the game and like tell you what's good with me and. Just like, I don't know, like, I just feel like when I record that early in the morning, it's just hard for, like, me to, like, really wrap my whole entire brain around what's going on because, like, I'm still waking up and I haven't, like, had anything to eat. I didn't have anything to eat, like, until, like, later on, like, after I made the recordings, and it was just, like, it was just horrible. Like, I was hungry and I was just, like, was tired and I didn't know what was going on. Basically, I just wanted to get these done because, I mean, I make so much content that, like, I feel like a lot of people feel, like, a little intimidated by it. Like, that's why I don't get as many views. Is like, and I really think, like, you know, you shouldn't feel intimidated by my channel. Like, it's not, like, I mean, I want people to view it, so it's just, like, when they see that I have so many videos, they're like, well, I'm not clicking on this channel because all these videos are probably garbage. And, like, I feel like almost all my videos are good videos. So it's just upsetting that my channel doesn't get views. Or, like, I don't get, like, 5,000 views on one video or something like that. It's not, like, I'm not upset about it. Like, I don't really care, like, either way. It's just YouTube, like, in a sense. Like, it's just, like, something that I do in my spare time. Like, something that's a hobby that's fun. That was pretty cool that, like, I tried to attack forward, and then all of a sudden my character turned behind myself, though, and, like, attacked. He was, like, auto-guide on that shit. So... Uh, I'm dying. But and then I think it like I went forward a little bit because like I was on that part of the hallway, but then I went like forward in the hallway. And then there's this really crazy guy coming up like after I light the other thing on fire that's like saying he wants to kill me and stuff. Like, really, you should just like not try to kill me because my character is like super powerful, especially with my new sword. That ancient elven sword is like really like cool to look at because it's all green and stuff. And I bet that's what the whole entire armor set is like completely green. So because it is a motif, one of the lower level motifs, and I got it a really long time ago when I first started playing this game like a year and a half ago. So like, yeah, it's like one of the motifs that I couldn't use for the longest time, and I was just able to use it recently. So like, that's why I take stock in my sword, because it's like definitely something from like an ancient elven period that is like cool. You can't even see this guy's face, dude. You can only see this guy's shoulder. That's how ugly this dude is. Like, seriously, show your face, man, or stop talking to me. But I don't know, I listen to what this guy says. He basically says a bunch of hateful things to me and like says he's going to kill me. So like that's like every other person I meet on the street would like basically like that's what everyone I meet that doesn't like me basically tries to do, is say hateful things and tries to kill me. So yeah, I just try not to pay attention to those people or try to like just not talk to those people. Like, I feel like we all have those people in our lives, and like, really, wouldn't it be great if like those people just didn't like weren't a thing anymore? Like, they just like disappeared or like were gone. Like, I mean, and then there's like other like levels of it, like people that you don't necessarily like, but they're still like around you all the time. So I don't know. There's so many different levels to it, but like the people that like actually hate you, like completely hate you, and like are trying to kill you, I don't think you should have to like talk to people like that at all. Like, really, I feel like that's just really like a horrible situation that gets brought upon you. Like, you never try to bring it upon yourself. It's like someone like comes up to you and like literally is like obnoxious for no reason. Like, oh my gosh, just can you just stop like being like in my face and like trying to push me around? Like, can you just be my friend, or can you just not ever like be around me because you just have a hateful personality? Like, no, these people need to just stop being haters. They need to start learning what love is, or like, you know, not sex, because sex is not love. No, they just need to like not be so like violent. I feel like violent people are like that. They just like try to get in anyone's face or everyone's face, and they try to like start fights. They try to start discontent, and like I don't agree with those people. Like, I'm a peaceful person. I just really try to be there for people, be there for my YouTube fans. I definitely love you guys. I like my new viewers too. My new viewers are amazing. Like, anyone, or just like people that view in general are amazing. I feel like you all are amazing. The YouTube community that supports me and my endeavors is just an awesome community to be in. And you know, the YouTube community can be anyone that has access to YouTube. So it could be like anyone that has access to the internet, basically, which is like a lot of people. I feel like so many people have access to the internet now, and like that means that you have access to my channel and you have access to all the content that I have. So I mean, you might have to figure out a few things. Like, you might not have every single video game that I have, like, because you just like, what I've really done to get all those video games is just continue to like pay my gold subscription, and then when games are on sale on the Xbox Live Store, I like buy them. So, but like, I don't have, like, some people have like three 5 terabyte hard drives full of games, and like all they do is sit there and play video games. I feel like that's another like aspect that is just not healthy. Like I feel like it's not like you're being like super antisocial. You're actually losing a lot of brain cells because you're not like trying to be helpful by playing. You're just playing in order to just drain your brain of any type of logic besides a game logic. And you like, I don't even like, people like that don't support themselves. They like rely on a lot of other people to just help them, and I don't know, like I don't think it necessarily brings about violence, but it just brings about like people like looking like not looking. I kind of look down. I mean, not, I don't know. It's just like it breeds hate in a certain sense, because like these people like don't like want to help people. They just want to like play video games. You know, it's like being lazy, but it's just a certain type of lazy. Like, and trust me, I get lazy too. Like, I don't exercise all the time like I should, and I smoke, which is bad. Like, I don't smoke like drugs or anything like that. I feel like that's horrible. I feel like it's horrible. I feel like people that do that, it just, oh, I just can't get along with people that do that type of activity. But like, I don't know, like, you know, because it's illegal. It's illegal to do. I just feel like, I don't know. I can't knock on people that do though. Like, I just want people to just be all right with me, you know, like be accepting of me. Like, I'm not trying to go and do this for attention either. I'm just trying to do this in order to like entertain in a sense, you know, kind of be a comedian, tell a joke, like the chicken walked across the road and got hit by a semi, ha ha ha. But it's like, you know, sometimes things get to a point where they're not funny, and like it's hard to like be the same as everyone else, so you gotta like explain yourself. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, I feel like my views on things change from time to time, and like that's just like a thing that all of us humans face, is like we think one way one day, and then the next day we're like have changed because of our certain circumstances that we're in, or some other reason that I can't even explain, and then we adapt to that situation or the situations that follow afterwards. So like, by any means, I'm not like smart like by a sense, but I am really like, I don't know, a really kind person that just wants people to like be happy, I guess. So I hope like if you're watching this, like you've like learned a little bit more like about golf, and also about like being happy about like the things that like happen in your life. Like, I feel like that's a positive thing. And there's always wood elves. Like, if you ever get lonely, like you can just talk to wood elf girls, like I'm doing right now. Because like, you know, she's a person too, or someone played her voice, and that person is a person, and it's probably a really hot lady or something like that. But, you know, just try to stay good, man. Like, or, you know, do your own thing. I don't know. I don't know, man. But here's the tree of the thorn grow or whatever. Like, it has vines and shit like that whips out at you, and like it literally, that tree, after I find the elixir to like burn it down, it literally turns into a boss. And that's what the next video clip is going to be about, is that tree basically turning into a boss and like trying to attack me. And I actually found a few people to go and party up and kill that thing. Just random other people that were in the dungeon getting to this point same time I did. So it was pretty like, pretty awesome having like extra people to help. which was, yeah. So, yeah, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Peace.